basically unknown outside Scotland, represent the club's biggest cash outlay since their first division days. But now they have to justify the confidence of manager Ian Evans.
Up until now, I've been having to train and manage players that have been left behind, apart from one or two that I managed to get in, Mark Harris, Terry Boyle. I've now got the opportunity to try and play with players, as you say, that have been brought here on my judgment and my say-so. That is the name of the game. You know, I will eventually live or die by that.
The fans have been maybe a bit edgy this season because they've thought, well, I've had that money in the summer and whatever, and they haven't really spent. But you know as well as me that football's a game where if you dive into the market, and obviously when they knew we had the money from the Pasco and Sean McCarthy and more so in the summer from the three lads that left, that it's a hard time to buy when you've got the money. And I think that we've been patient, we've had a look around, and I think that the three players that we've got good value for money.
What are the differences they're going to have to put up with?
Well, for John Hughes, obviously, is going to be full-time training for him, with him being part-time at Berwick. But I think the other two, I don't think the gap's as big as it used to be. And I think it's obviously two lads that have come from the Premier League. They're not coming from a league that's really what you would say lower than ours.
What about Paul Chalmers? What's his strength, do you think?
Well, Paul is a goal scorer. He'll play in and around the box. He won't be one of these that flicks from wing to wing. He plays, if you could draw a line from the 18-yard box right through the middle of the pitch, that's his area, right up close to the goals. He's been leading goal scorer for St Mirren in the Premier League for 2 seasons. His father played for Celtic, I believe, in the European Cup winning team years ago, so his pedigree is good.
He is just a goal scorer, and I haven't played with him yesterday in the reserves and a couple of times in training. He has got the quality that we'll be looking for to play in the first team.
What do you see in Walker, for instance?
Well, Keith is a 6 footer, he's a midfield player who has a great ability of getting in the box from midfield and scoring goals.
He's a quality passer of the ball, and he's got good awareness, and he can also play at the back. He's played quite a few times for St Mirren at the back.
Johnny Hughes, now he hasn't got quite so much experience as the other two.
No, but he is the type of thing that we're looking for in the sense that, well, since I've come here, other than maybe Sean McCarthy, is somebody that's going to give us a bit of aerial power, and I think that he'll do that for us. And he's got a good goal scoring record.
Well, Johnny's a part-time player with Berwick, and he's a robust centre forward who, as I say, goes in where angels fear to tread now and again, which creates opportunities for other players. And with saying that, he's also got this ability to control it well and lay it off, and then take up another position in the penalty area. Another one who likes to score.
Are you concerned at all with the small thought that the possibility might arise that the team that you're building may have to lose one of its players to pay for the rebuilding process? I'm talking about Andrew Melville.
Well, I think any manager in the 3rd and 4th and conference will say it's a fact of life that if you have good players or players with potential, youngsters in the lower divisions, the first division managers and clubs will be looking to pinch them away from you. That's a fact of life. You endeavour and you try as much as you can to keep them and keep them at the club. But I think any manager worth his salt wouldn't stop in a youngster's way if he was seen to be better in himself. And who am I to stop whatever youngster at Swansea City going and playing in the first division? I wouldn't be fair to the lad, I wouldn't be fair to the club. That's a fact of life, unfortunately.
He's been recognised internationally now. He is doing tremendous jobs for you in scoring goals at the moment, Ian. Can you quantify what sort of damage, what sort of harm he would do to the club's chances of getting promotion if you were forced into a position where you had to sell him?
I would like to think that I've got other players at this club who can fill in. We would get goals from other areas. We'd have to manage, and I'm sure we would. Swansea City isn't a one-man team, Andrew has scored goals from midfield. I've been told to play him as centre forward. I've been told to stick him with it at centre half. But he's a player that will be sorely missed if he has to go. And if he has to go, then I'm sure there'll be somebody there waiting to take his place.